Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am the Opinionated Horsewoman, and I thought I would talk to you today a little bit about traveling internationally. I went on a very lovely trip this summer and bought a few products that I thought I would share with you as suggestions for if you are going to be traveling internationally, things that you should maybe consider purchasing something similar. So the first issue that you have when you travel internationally is security for obviously your identification, your travel documents, as well as your money, cash, credit cards, and that type of stuff. So there are a couple of things that we utilized this last summer on our trip, and the first one is I purchased a passport holder, and this is a little bit more than just a passport holder. I got this on Amazon. The first nice feature about it is for ladies, you recognize it's about the size of a clutch, like a clutch purse. It has a really nice wrist strap. It's quite sturdy. I got it in black. They come in other colors, but I kind of felt like it felt like a clutch purse to me. This item is RFID protected, and RFID is radio frequency identification, and that is basically the chips that they are now putting in debit cards and credit cards. I think some other travel documents that people carry may have RFID chips in them, but most of us can associate it with our credit cards or debit cards. So this item is RFID protection, and it shows the notation here. So I really like, there is a little sliding just open pocket on the outside here. You could easily put your boarding pass or boarding passes at the airport. Next one is a pocket that actually zips. That would also be a really nice place to put maybe a small amount of cash for when you're in the airport, or your boarding passes if you're concerned about losing them. So that's really nice, and it's only on the one side. When you unzip it, it has quite a bit of storage space in it. There is a really nice key holder here. So if you're driving to the airport and you're leaving your vehicle at the airport, you can put your key here and it's going to stay with your travel documents. There is also a really nice small zipping mesh pocket at the bottom. You could slip a key in there. What I used it for was loose change. It was really nice, zips really nice. Then on this side, there are sleeves to put your credit cards, debit cards, those type of things in here, and they do perfectly fit. This is a debit card or credit card size. It would go in there. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holders on this side. Then on this side, this middle sleeve, these items right here, there are 3 sleeves that could hold a passport. So there's 3 spots right here, and then there's 2 sliding from the side pockets where you could put 2 more additional credit cards. So again, right there, you've got quite a bit of storage. If you flip this over, there is a pocket to tuck items in. You could put in some cash, or again, your boarding passes if you wanted them inside. I actually didn't utilize this particular side on my trip, but you could. I put our boarding passes in here. This is really nice. It just tuck in your boarding passes here, and then there's actually 2 more slots right here that would fit passports. So you've got a number of places to hold 4 to 5 passports. 2 here, 3 here. And then you've got 8 slots total for credit cards or debit cards. There's 6 here, and there's 2 sideways ones here. And again, this item is RFID blocking so that no one can scan your chip on your debit or your credit card and steal your information. So the other nice thing this item has, there is a spot to hold a pen here. And as you know, if you're traveling internationally, oftentimes you're having to fill out documents. So it's really nice to have a pen handy. But if you're bringing checks or traveler's checks, you could put them in here as well. You could tuck them in here or in one of these slots. The other nice feature there is on this side is a large zipping pocket right here. And this is where I put my traveler's checks, and cash. It was very secure. Absolutely had no problems with it. Any small amounts of cash I wanted to have on hand, I had in the outer one, maybe $20, and then any larger, the traveler's checks or any larger amount of cash, I kept in this really, really nice pocket here. So I totally recommend this. This is a great product. They come in assorted sizes. If you're a single traveler, you can get one that's about 2/3 the size, so it doesn't hold. This is more of a like family sized. The other options that you can have, and we use these when we were going on day trips. There are small bags you can purchase that to put your travel documents and some cash, maybe at 1 or 2 debit or credit cards, and these are also RFID blocking. Now this one's really nice. It has a couple of side zippers. You can get into some side pockets. There is a clear outer just pocket here. I guess you could probably put like a driver's license or identification here. I didn't use it. I just seemed too loose, and I didn't want to risk anything. But then it velcros, and there's a couple of pockets in here that you can utilize for your passport or some cash, and it's very nice. The packet is divided by like a mesh, I don't know if you can see that. So there's 2 pockets in here. They're just large pockets, again, easily enough to put a passport, 2 passports, 3 passports in here. And then it has a really nice soft mesh backing, so that if you wanted to wear this under your clothing so that it's secure, it's not going to rub as nice, and it'll breathe a little bit. So we ran into a number of travelers that utilize these. You can put it over your neck and under your clothes if you want, or over your neck and under a jacket, and it's much more secure. You can also wear this as a crossbody item, so put your arm through and wear it across like this. And that is what I did when I traveled. I put my day stuff in this when I was visiting Russia, and I put all my travel documents in here, and I had it under my clothes against my skin, under my dominant hand or arm, and it was under several layers of clothing, and I knew everything was safe. There was just no way anybody was going to even know it was there. So this is one item you might consider. The other item you might consider is, it's like almost like a cash, almost like a fanny pack, but this item is designed to go around your waist and under your clothing. So it's going to sit against your skin, and that's why I got the flesh tone one. They come in other colors. I got this one as more of a beigey flesh tone color for myself. It's also RFID. Has a nice little zip pocket in the front. You could easily put a little bit of cash, credit card, what have you, and then it has a much larger pocket, and this would be where you would put your passport in there, and then there are 2 tiny little pockets in here. You could tuck in some loose cash, a credit or debit card here, and then the larger pocket for your passports and anything else that you like. And again, just like the other one, has like a very soft mesh on the back, so that when it is against your skin, feels really well, really soft. The strap totally adjusts and comes unclipped. So you, ideally when you're getting dressed in the morning, you're going to tuck this in underneath your jeans or your pants or your dress or whatever you're wearing, and no one's going to know that it's there. So traveling internationally can be very easy, but as a tourist, you are very much a target, and RFID scanning is really a pretty important thing to be careful of, because it's a bigger crime than most people realize when they don't travel internationally frequently. So very easy to protect yourself. The other thing is you can purchase, or I believe you can, at some banks, you can get individual sleeves that you would tuck an individual credit card into, that you just put your credit card in there, make sure the chip's side down, and these will block any RFID scanning. They come in all different colors and shapes, and this one just happens to be silver or aluminum colored. Makes a really good point, but these are not a bad idea to even have your credit cards in domestically, because RFID scanning is becoming a larger and larger crime. If you live in a larger city, it's definitely, potentially, you could be anywhere, city transit, walking down the streets, anything, and you could be getting scanned in the malls. So these are really important items, in my opinion, for either female or male travelers. Now the last item I have, it would be either a male or female would be interested in, but ladies, you'll be more interested in this. I purchased a over-the-shoulder, almost a messenger style bag from Amazon, and this is a Travelon is the name of the company, and this bag has several safety features for travelers. The first thing is, and you wouldn't know this is, but these straps are slash resistant. One of the main things that happens to tourists is you have a bag over your shoulders, a criminal will come up and slash the strap and grab your bag and run. And a lot of bags are not slash resistant. These are slash resistant. The other thing that can happen is they will actually slash the bottom fabric with a very, very, very sharp tool so that your wallet falls out. They grab it and run. All your items fall out, they grab the heavy wallet and they take off. This is also slash resistant. The other thing that can happen is they can unsnap the shoulder straps, and these actually have a locking mechanism on them. I'm not sure you can see, but you actually have to push down on this and slide it forward all the way around to click before you can actually get this to open. So the safety feature when you get it on there is you push it to the side and it's locked in. You can't adjust it as easily. So that's a really nice feature of this. And both sides have that. The other nice thing is, ladies, this zips shut at the top, and Travelon has made it so the zipper will actually latch onto, there's a small little disc right here, and so you would zip it closed and zip it and then snap it shut. This makes it really hard for a pickpocket to yank open and zip open your purse to get your wallet out. They can't get it open beyond where it's locked. So not too many people that can get a hand in 2 inches. So this is a really nice feature on this as well. And it's not just the top zipper. This one has a side pocket, which is really quite nice, as ladies know, that zips shut. And this zipper also has a locking feature. You can see the little D-ring here. It's the same type of zipper attachment. So again, you can travel, you can have if you're in the airport and you need to have your boarding pass on you and you need to have your passport available and you don't want to be digging down in the bottom of your bag, you could put them in here, you could snap this shut, have it against your body, and nobody's gonna be able to get in it. So that's a really nice feature. The other nice feature on the outside, on the other side of this, is that it has the strap, so that when you're in the airport and you have a carry-on, you can put this down over your carry-on and roll it around on your carry-on, and it's over the roller. I utilized this and loved that. Instead of carrying it, I just tucked it on my rolling luggage, and I got it off my shoulders for a while because I had this thing stuffed full. So as far as the inside, again, there's RFID blocking. You can kind of see there's a little tag here. It's a little hard to read, but it does say RFID. So this pocket is RFID protected. So you've got a really nice spot to put your wallet in here, or at least a credit card holder. So this is RFID. Zips shut. Now it doesn't have the locking feature because it's on the outside. There are 2 really nice pockets that would fit sunglasses, your again, your passport if you're traveling and you're in an airport and you just need to have it available. Any kind of, you could have hand lotion, hand sanitizer in here. You could have a bag of wet wipes in here. 2 really nice, good sized pockets. And then the bag itself is quite large. I actually have earplugs in here from my trip. These are great when you're traveling. Keep some earplugs with you. You can actually sleep. So there's a lot of stuff that would fit in here. I had a ton of items in here. And then on the other side, again, there is a zipping pocket. It's a little bit deeper. You can see that. And then finally, as an additional feature, it has another clip. So you could clip your car keys or your house key inside of your bag here and have them secure and secured inside. There's nothing terribly special about this. It's not a locking feature because it's on the inside, which is the safe part of the bag, but this bag holds a lot. I had a little travel umbrella that I had at the bottom. I had, for a day trip, I had rolled up a front zipping rain jacket that I rolled up and put in the bottom. I took with me, at the same time I had this inside with me, and this fit inside beautifully, as you can see. It had some documents in it, that had my money in it, and then I had sunscreen in here, I had wet wipes in here, some snacks in here. I just had this jammed full of stuff, and it held an amazing amount of stuff. So when we were on our day trips, I had rain gear, I had sunscreen, I had snacks, I had hand sanitizer and wipes, just everything we would need for the day, our money, all very secure. I had absolutely no problems, and I was in several countries. There were known pickpocketing ports of entry. We were in St. Petersburg, Russia, hugely popular with tourists, but high traffic for pickpocketers. We were warned substantially about that. We were in Stockholm for 3 days, and Stockholm's fairly safe, but the pickpockets do identify the tourists. And we had a gal that we met on the trip. The very first day she was in Stockholm, she had her wallet stolen out of her purse because she didn't have a locking purse, and they unzipped and pulled her wallet right out in a shopping store. So you have to be aware of that. I really recommend this bag, but I actually really recommend this brand. They make all sorts of sizes, different shapes and sizes. I took this in as my personal bag on the airplane. You are allowed, obviously, a carry-on, and usually you're allowed a personal bag. Make sure you check with the particular airline you're flying as to their dimensions. We flew with a European airline, and their carry-on dimension and their personal bag allowance dimension were much smaller than the American Airlines. So it took me a long time to find a bag that was a personal bag that would fit their sizing. So that's definitely a tip. Make sure you really do your homework and check. But this company, again, is called Travelon. It is all available on Amazon. Everything I've shown you today is available on Amazon, and I will put some links down below in the description box for the items I purchased here. But a lot of different sellers offer different items. Again, things you need to really be considering is the security of your credit and debit cards for the RFID. And then ladies and gentlemen, you need to be aware of not only pickpockets, but the thieves who are going to like slash. These need to be slash proof. Your bag, the material at the bottom, everything, the sides needs to be cut resistant, because they will take a razor blade, cut through and grab your wallet. And then again, you need to have more than just a zipper, because those are easily opened. You need to have a zipper that's going to lock. And if you're really worried about things, you can actually double lock this with like a little airport security TSA lock as an additional lock. If you're really concerned about it, you could even put an additional lock on here, but I think that's probably not warranted. I had really good luck with this particular bag. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this and that you learned a few things. Again, I will put the link in the description box. If you like this video, if you can click the like, and please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications on my latest videos, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.